Okay, so I have deployed everything to production and also copied your event into staging so we can play around with it. And you still need to add the sponsors, so I'll do that next as well. So the first thing is I have this the first new feature is the ability to specify for each round whether you want the start order to go in terms of first run consistent, like basically keep the first run for the second run, or if you want to switch the second run based on best to worst from the first run, right? So I can show you how you can enable that feature. So if you do nothing by default, it will just keep the default behavior, which is that for the second run it will switch. But if you want to specify for a certain round that you don't want to switch, then I can go, for example, open ladies wakeskate. I think I already did this one. So if you go to build here, so you can add this new property here, start order type, and it goes on the round in the JSON structure. So obviously this is a shit UI, and there should be a proper UI for this in the future or whatever, I don't know. But like basically for now it's just here, right? It's on the round level, not the heat level. So every heat in this round will have a static start order, as in doesn't change. And every heat in this round will have a dynamic heat order, as in it will change from one run to the next. Okay, so yeah, you can just like, when you come in here, it will just be like this, without that being set, which whatever it was you set up last time, and then you can just add these things for whichever one you want to be static. If you leave it empty, it will be dynamic by default. So once you do that, you can rebuild the competition and then allocate the riders. Okay, cool. So now we can go and score this, and I'll show the live screen again as well, show what the difference is between having this new feature. So if I come into here, and I go into the live screen. Let me just do this properly from the start. So obviously when you first come in, it'll be like this. There's no competition being scored. And if I go to the one we just did, so I just did this for the open ladies. I'm doing this on staging, so we wouldn't do it for real in production. So open ladies wake skate. So go to this one and judge heat. So this came up here. If I go now to input the score, then first thing you'll notice is because I set this one as static, there's no run to order option here because it's not going to change from one run to run two. If you hover over this little icon, it tells us that we have static start order enabled for this, so it won't change from one to the other. So now let's go and like start scoring the heat. So I'll do request scores. I'll just like quickly do the judge flow, just so that I can get one judge in here. So okay, Simon. All right, and I'll just do like straight 50s down the middle. Okay, and then if I come back into here, so we can see the scores have come in, and yeah, we have the live screen looks good. When I derequest these scores, then it will and save it, then it's going to go, yeah, just like we had before. Okay, so let's quickly just score. So the run order here is not going to change between. So if I just score everyone else like 40, 30. Can't be bothered to do the mobile flow again. 20. Okay, cool. So you'll see that when I change this here, like the run order is not going to change from when I finish the last one, right? It still says D, C, B, A. Okay, didn't change. Now if I go and end the heat, okay, then the heat's going to be ended. Okay, that's probably all right. We still have the heat information up there, right? This is the last one that ended. I'm trying to think if we should show something else when the heat is finished. Maybe we should still show the scores. I don't know. Basically, but to be fair, no one ever ends the heat, right? They just go and open a new one. So actually that's, normally this is actually what it looks like, right? Someone just comes here and then they'll go into the next one and open the next, I think, right? So let me see what happens now. If I go to open, so amateur, open ladies weight skate and go in here, judge. Oh no, you do have to end it first. Okay, yeah, of course you do. Right, so when I do end heat here, then we show this page. I'm not sure what we should show actually between that and them opening the next one. Maybe we should still show the results the whole time, but not sure if that's going to be how easy that would be to do. Or we should show the next round coming already, but that's going to be very hard to do. So yeah, okay. Or maybe we should just show nothing. Well, there's nothing to show. I don't know. Anyway, so let me go into the next event. So the next round of this competition. So I'll go to Open Ladies Weight Skate and take this one and judge heat. So when I come into, so you can see here now it's selected the next heat, and if I go to input score, then I can select. So now we have this option, right? Like it says the second run order is an option to select. Obviously, it doesn't make much sense to select it at the start because we're doing first run now. So let's go and do this scoring. So I'm deliberately going to give them like high to low scores. Okay, so I'll do 100, followed by 90, followed by 80. And then you'll see as soon as I select 70 here, right? So now if you go from best to worst, it should go D first, right? So yeah, the starting lineup here was going A, B, C, D, right? From the based on the last seed, right? Now when I save this, it's gonna reverse to go D, C, B, A, best to worst immediately. So when I save this here, so you see what happens is it updates the order here live, like you can't change this, right? But you see I also got that notification there and it said, hey, I just switched this for you automatically. The notification popped up and it said, hey, this round has dynamic scoring enabled. So now I've switched to the run 2 scoring. So you actually don't have to switch this yourself. And if I reload the page, it also will just like by default select run 2 ordering now because we're in the second run, right? I can still change. Obviously, like in reality, the admin judge whatever can score in whatever order he wants, right? But the start he should score like this, and this is the order that will be kind of pushed to scoring with, right? So yeah, now you can just like score the second run. So yeah, you can like just show what this looks like again because it looks kind of cool. Yeah, so we have, there we go, rank 2 for first needs plus 10.8, blah blah blah. Cool. So let's give an improvement. 101. Okay, cool. And then score through. I don't know. Doesn't really matter now. I don't know why I'm finishing this off, but I'll just do a full test. So yeah, has to be higher, right? So let me see. Yeah, 105 and 110, for example, right? So yeah, so when I end the whole competition now, end heat, let's just check, yeah, A, B, C, D, yeah, cool. Yeah, let me see if I can get the overall results to still show when you end the heat, because I think that's actually important, because otherwise they'll disappear right when the last rider is gone, right? When you want it to go to winners and runners up. So yeah, let me see if I can do that. That should be possible. Yeah, okay, so that's the main new feature is that you can specify that. And then the only other small thing that's changed is the green screen. So I don't know what I was thinking before with the whole like well, I can't remember what I called it, but it was a weird parameter. Now it's just GS, right? So you can put question mark GS on any page, and it will green screen it. So I don't know if the judges, if the live casters really need to use this, because now we have the amazing live screen, right? But I guess the idea is that with this you can actually you can show whatever you want to show. It doesn't look perfect. You can see that I have it looks a bit crap here, especially that there's some transparent green stuff coming through. So yeah, I mean, if they actually really want to use this, then I will make it look better for the next competition. But if they're not using it because we now have we have now the new thing, then I don't know if we don't really need it anymore, maybe. So yeah, that's the green screen. If so, if you want it, so yeah, they can just add question mark GS to any page. You can show it with the green background. Um, yeah, hang on. Is there anything else I wanted to show? So um, scoring, start order, switches. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. So I think that's it then.